What's going on YouTube? I am Highway to Hill, and this is my bike Yamaha YZF R3. So in one of the earlier videos I spoke about what is going to be the best luggage option for a bike like this, like a sports bike like a R3, a Ninja 300 or a Apache or a RC or even a R15. So we discussed a lot of options in that video. We spoke about your travel bags like these, your laptop kind of bags, anti-theft bags. We spoke about saddle bags, and then finally we spoke about this one. This is the Viaterra Claw Mini tail bag, and I promised you in that video that I'll bring you a full review of this bag, and we'll discuss that in this video. So recently I did a long trip of around 8 days from Chennai to Aurangabad and back, and this was around 2500 kilometers, and this is the bag that I used. I used the Claw Mini tail bag plus this travel cum laptop bag by Wildcraft. So these are the two bags that I used. So this is going to be my full review. I'll split this review into 3 sections. So first, obviously, we'll talk about the fit, finish, quality, which is important for any product. Then we will talk about the luggage carrying capability and the capacity and what that actually means. What all can you actually carry in this bag? And this is a Claw Mini, which has a capacity of 48 liters, and then there is a bigger one which has a capacity of 72 liters. So I mean, what do you mean by 48 liters, and how that translates into actual luggage, and how that equates in terms of weight that you will carry? So this is one thing we'll discuss. And the third thing, obviously, for any specialized motorcycle luggage, it's always important to know how you're going to mount this on your bike. Some bike will have, like this doesn't have any grab rails, there's just this plastic tail, and some of the bikes you may have some metal grab rails or a backrest where you can put these straps. So how you can mount this bag, and also how quickly can you mount? You don't want to be spending like 15-20 minutes just mounting your luggage. So these are the things we are going to discuss in this video. So let's start with the fit, finish and quality, which is excellent. I think I'm completely satisfied with what Viaterra has provided. And Viaterra, I mean, has been known for their riding gear and motorcycle luggage. I don't exactly know what this material is, but yeah, it's 100% waterproof bag. You see this waterproof pouch over here, and all the standard stuff that you expect, the YKK canes, your 3M reflective tape and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, I have absolutely no complaints with the quality. Extra protection over here, and also here, see, this material is different from this material, because obviously when you keep the bag down, you don't want this to get damaged or scratched, so you have like a different tough material over here. And obviously this is again waterproof, because for a bike like this or any sports bike like this, when you're riding in rain, a lot of water will splash upwards. There is a cover where you can cover this, but still I think there'll be a lot of splashing that will happen. As you can see this, so you can see some marks over here. So this material is still safe, only this will get dirty, which you can just clean it off. So I think I'm overall really happy with the fit, the finish, the quality. I think all the stress areas is provided with double, triple stitching wherever needed. And even the quality of the plastics is good. I think some of the plastic materials could have been maybe metal, maybe something to improve in the future versions, or maybe this D-ring which is over here and the D-rings over here where you strap the bags, these maybe could have been given metal, which will be a little more assuring, I guess, compared to plastic. But anyway, I am just nitpicking. I really don't have any complaints with this bag. Now the second thing is the luggage carrying capacity and capability. So the capacity is 48 liters. So what all can you carry? So I'll give you a list of things that I carried for a 8-day trip, right? So this 8-day trip where I had 4 days of riding, 4 days were just complete riding and nothing else, and the rest 4 days I spent in Aurangabad, and Hyderabad, just sightseeing Ajanta and Ellora. Now I was carrying around 9 t-shirts, I was carrying 3 jeans, then your handkerchief, your socks, your undergarments, a small towel. I was also carrying 1 footwear inside of this, and I was also carrying some of the electronic items inside here. For example, the Mi air compressor, my power bank, my charger, and then my first aid kit was here, and my toiletries bag was inside here. So all this stuff that I just mentioned went inside this waterproof, this bag, right? And all you have to do is just velcro it over here, fold it down like this, and just buckle this thing up. So this is what I carried inside this waterproof pouch. Then there are 2 more pouches over here. There's one here and one on this side. Now in these 2 compartments I carried a lot of my stuff for the bike and things like fluids and other things too, like some snacks, etc. So I was carrying here 2 water bottles which are 600 ml. Then I was carrying 2 Gatorades. I was carrying 4 cans of Red Bull over here, some cashew snacks and biscuits here, some cashew snacks and biscuits here. It has to be balanced, so I split it into 2. Then I was also carrying a couple of spanners here, a couple of spanners here. I was also carrying my chain cleaner, chain loop. So all these items that I mentioned, all of this I was carrying in these 2. So totally the weight of this bag was around 20 kgs, plus or minus like 1 or 2 kgs. So 20 kgs of luggage is what I was able to store here. I think you can probably store some more. I think you can put another maybe couple of kgs more, I think. But yeah, the bag became a bit heavy. 20 kgs I think is a lot. There is a bigger bag as well, so I think that if you want to do Leh Ladakh and all that, you should go for probably the bigger bag. Also, one question I think I had, and I think a few people also asked, can you hold a jerry can over here, a 5-liter jerry can? So 5-liter jerry can might be difficult. I don't think it will fit in, but just a 5-liter plastic can, you can squeeze it over here, because the plastic, the normal, the white 5-liter plastic can, you can just kind of squeeze it and put it here, so that you can fit it. But 5-liter jerry can I think might be difficult over here. A 3-liter jerry can fit in over here. So I mean, if you want to buy this bag and you expect a 5-liter jerry can to fit, I suggest you go for the bigger tail bag, which is 72 liters, and in that bag you have the same compartments where your jerry can will fit easily. Not even a jerry can, you will have space to put some more stuff also over there. So you want to carry petrol in jerry can, go for the bigger bag, don't buy this one. So this is what I was carrying in this bag. And then I also had this travel bag. So this is by Wildcraft. So in this bag I was carrying um, my GoPro and all those accessories. I was carrying my sunglasses. I was also carrying some oil. I was carrying some engine oil just in case. So half a liter of engine oil, tissue papers, and all that kind of stuff. I was carrying it over here. So this was another probably, I think, 4-5 kgs of luggage. All right, now let's talk about how I mount this bag. So first thing that I do is I put a couple of bungee cords over here. Sometimes I put 3 or 4. I mean, it depends on if the luggage is very heavy. I put 3 or 4. If the luggage is just under like 15 kgs or so, I just put a couple of bungee cords. After I put this bungee cords, I load my bag up like this over here, and now there are only 3 points which you need to fasten up. One is this one. So this you have to just I put it, just wrap it around the tail, and just wrap it around here and put the D-ring. I'm so glad that they've given a D-ring, which is just amazing. So this I fastened up over here, and the two other points that you need to fasten is one here and one here. So again, you have D-ring over here. So I would just do it like this, and then take this also inside. So, and then just D-ring this. That's about it. Now throughout my trip, 2,500 kilometers, this and this didn't move at all. Only thing is that the rear one kind of became loose once in a while. If the road was a little bumpy or something like that, the rear one became loose. So there were a few times I just had to stop because this was like slightly just tilting like this or something. So that's the only thing that I had to adjust. Otherwise, I think the bags performed really well. I was doing cruising speeds of around 100, 120, and on good roads, 6 lanes, I was even able to hit 130, 140, and my luggage was completely stable. I really didn't have to worry about my luggage, whether it is going to fall, it is becoming loose. I could just focus on my ride and just enjoy my ride rather than worrying about the luggage. So I think finally I found the perfect setup for this bike, and it takes like around just 5 minutes. I think 5 to 7 minutes it takes to mount this luggage, and that's about it. So it's not going to take too long, and obviously that is one of the factors why I like this bag, because just loading the luggage is such a breeze. 5 minutes and you are done. You don't want to spend like 15-20 minutes just loading the luggage on your bike. So once I would load this bag, there is a rain cover, so I would cover this up, or what I would do is I would put this bag and then strap this up over here. I would strap this. You can adjust the length of these straps. So strap this up, and you can put the cover on top of this also, which is I think a much better way to do it. And after I put the cover and these two bags, again, now my bungee cords are here, then I just use my bungee cords as well, just for extra safety. So this is how I strap my luggage, and it takes around less than 10 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes is what you need to put the luggage on your bike. So guys, this has been my review. There are just few other things that I want to talk. Now one thing is these straps, right? Now these are detachable straps. There are some bags where the straps are permanently attached to the bag. Now here, like you can see, you can remove this, so only these hooks and these D-rings will remain, and like I showed you here also, these straps will also come off. So it's just a matter of preference. Some people like to have detachable straps on their luggage, and some people like the straps to stay on the bag. So it's just, I think, up to you. There are, I think, a lot of other options in the market, and I urge you to have a look at those also. I saw the one from Solace, but the Solace one is not too curved. It's a bit flattish. This has a bit more curve, and then there's one from Rhinox which is completely squared. It just goes uh, flat, and then just completely drops down sharp. And I think these two sections are also a bit lengthy, so that's a different and interesting design. You might want to have a look at that as well. Then who else? I think BBG also has like a tail bag. So I think a lot of options, and it depends like what kind of shape would fit your bike's tail, and a lot of these small things. Straps are attached or detached, and all that kind of stuff, whether you can carry a jerry can or not. So I think it comes down whether it's 100% waterproof or not. So I think depends on what you prefer. uh, I'm curious to know what kind of bags you guys have. Do you have a tail bag, and how do you use it? What kind of luggage do you carry on a trip? How do you load it, unload it? So I would love to know from you guys. Do write it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you soon in the next video. Until then, I am Highway to Hill, and you ride safe. Ciao.